All right. Hey, Makai.
Hey,
What's up?
nothing.
So, how's college?
College is going good.
Man, Makai, my birthday is going well yesterday.
That's good to hear. Very good to hear.
Also, you saw my drawing? A friend of mine also drew you.
I saw that. I was impressed.
Yeah, he watched your videos like in 2024 last year.
I can see that.
Also, I heard you have some errands to run yesterday, but that's quite alright. It was totally worth it for this party.
Yep.
So, and also, I even got my gifts from my friends at school.
Nice.
I know.
What are they, dildos?
What the fake Aladdin? What the hell are you doing here? Those are I didn't collect any dildos.
Hey, it's just a suggestion.
I collect I just got myself movie I got a movie Sonic toys from the Sonic 3 movie.
Interesting.
I
Very,
got the plush and the action figure along with the Master Emerald, and I got a stretchable shadow plushie. I mean, a stretchable shadow toy.
very nice.
Yeah. And I even got myself a Lego Spider-Man set and a Lego Star Wars set.
That's interesting.
Oof. Oh yeah, speaking of which, what you think about Uncle Grandpa?
It is childhood.
I know, right? I mean, I don't understand why people hate it. It's underrated.
Just because Grandpa was from that other Cartoon Network show.
I
Secret
know.
is I think it's called Secret Awesomeness. I'm not
Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, you mean?
yes.
Ugh, don't remind me of that. That show is cringe along with the problem solvers. Speaking of the problem solvers, do you think you should plan on ranting that awful show?
I barely seen it, but I might. I might rant.
Alright, I think you might when the time comes. I think Mac might do a rant on it since he's a Cartoon Network character. Hmm. Hmm. And
He's
speaking of that,
uh,
I heard some you Speaking of that,
bothered.
I heard some user has been rushing you to saying when is your last day of college, and I told them not to rush him. I mean, you don't have to rush when it's your last day of college. He'll make more videos soon. You have to be patient.
YouTube is never important in life. People need to understand that.
Exactly. I know some people may use YouTube at times to make videos and stuff, but you just got to be patient.
Patience is the best medicine. You never
Yep,
know what's gonna hit you.
exactly. Patience is a virtue. Spe- oh yeah, speaking of which, who's your favorite character from Amphibia?
The Calamity Trio.
Nice. My favorite characters are Anna and Sprig, and Polly too.
I did way better than them.
Hey, get out of here.
Well, it's not my fault that I have a one night stand with Sasha.
What do you expect? I have a crush on Sasha too because she's hardcore.
You're just saying that to be
Oh,
just like me.
it's true. It's true. She is hardcore. Nothing can stand in her way.
Oh, I bet it's true.
Bet. Speak. I bet you. I bet you $5 that is true.
No, I'm gonna school you with this one. I'm going to talk about your crushes.
What?
Now, who is your number one crush?
Oh,
I'm gonna who's your number one?
my number one crush, huh? That it'll be easy. I think it'll be Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I figured. Clearly that I did smashed her once.
You did? You smashed my girl? How could you?
She's from the 80s, bro.
So what? It doesn't matter she's from the 80s.
Look at me. I got abs. I got a nice six-pack. Ladies love this.
Oh, yeah.
You.
Oh my god. You think ladies would love you because you ruined the original Aladdin? Don't make me laugh.
I'm the best Aladdin around here. People.
Nuh-uh. I believe. Nuh-uh. The original Aladdin is better than you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A freaking Gen X guy gonna be better than a Gen Alpha.
As if.
I'm better.
Nope. No, you're not. You're worse.
How am I worse?
Because you ruined Disney. That's what.
I got a baby face for the 2019 reboot. Everyone loves it.
Oh, that would be so clever.
Face it, man. We're getting live action remakes after remakes after remakes after remakes.
Ugh.
We're making all this moolah and we're going to put Disney on the map.
See, this is why Disney has been going downhill, because of your stupid existence.
Well, clearly, I don't give a shit what you think. So you can cry about it all you like. It's never going to change.
Don't make me get Shadow over here. I can't beat you up again because I tried it once, and I'm never going to do that again because I got hurt by you.
As much as I like to fight with you, but I have an appointment to get to. So keep that criticizing nonsense to yourself. Fuck you and have a nice day. Toodles!
What a loser. I'm out of here.
Tell me about it.
Anyways, back to reality. Man, fake Aladdin is such a loser.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I can't believe you ruined the original Aladdin and ruined by Disney.
Yes, he did. Live action remakes is just out of control.
I know, right? Hold on, Makai. I gotta take care of something. I'll be back quickly.
Take your time, brother. Why'd I call him brother? Well, friend. I should have said friend, but okay. I haven't gotten nothing from Clint yet. He's fucking hogging up the chat like crazy. Where the fuck is Clint? Is he going? Where the fuck is Clint?
Okay, I'm back now.
Hello.
Alright, but anyways, I don't know what happened to Clink, man. I
Neither
mean,
have I.
he's not even responding. You were worried sick about him. I hope he's doing all right.
I have no idea what happened.
I sure hope he's doing all right. I hope he's making better content than ever.
He made one.
Hmm. Aha, me? I think he's going to make better content than ever.
Because he didn't even give me a heads up or something like that.
Hmm. You may be right. You may be right about that.
But you made like
But
one.
anyways, Makai, not trying to rush or anything, brother. But when is the Juniper Lee review gonna be released? Not trying to rush you.
Either during the weekend or next week.
Probably next week, cause next week I'm going to Virginia. I might see it.
Okay then.
I'm going to Virginia next week because it's going to be my birthday trip there, my belated birthday trip there on spring break.
Good. Because I got spring break next week.
Same.
Uh,
Hmm. Or, hmm. You know, Makai, I believe that you and Carlota are gonna get another screen time in one of your videos soon.
so,
Because you and Carlota seem to be great for each other. Since I still have a fictional girlfriend named Rachel.
even though my relationship with Carlota is fictional as well, it wasn't
And
meant to, it wasn't
and well,
really
you first.
it wasn't really meant to take it seriously, but she's my Carlota's my fictional ride or die chick for life.
I know. And as you said, she was born in 1999, so she's an adult in your universe.
Yes.
Because she was 17 when she first appeared in The Loud House, and now she has grown and she's an adult in your rapper universe.
Yep.
Hmm. Eh. Oh
Spent
yeah. Speaking of that, when you show me your babes list, I saw Toph in from Avatar. You know Toph from Avatar?
tough,
Yeah, Toph. She is one. She may be one of your crushes too, right?
of course.
Hmm. That's figured. Even though she is 12.
She's fucking what? What?
My sister told me that she's 12. Duh.
I'm looking it up. Give me
You
a minute.
better go check the age, man.
I hate why do every character gotta be so attractive, but they gotta be a minor age?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, these niggas can't do nothing right with the fucking plot.
I, I don't know.
12, 12 years. I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Damn, man. It's fine. I guess you can find someone else from Avatar Crush with.
Why does it even look 12 to me? Does it even look 12?
Hmm.
Does it even look 12? Not even close.
Nine.
Or that's probably AI. Or am I,
Probably.
or
See,
am I don't know.
probably it's AI or something.
Because you know you get the AI overview on Google.
Yeah, probably Google's doing it to trick you. I'm not sure if she's 12. Maybe she's like 14 or something. Probably. Anyway,
I'm gonna,
anyways.
I'm
Oh
gonna,
yeah. Oh yeah, Makai, what's your favorite moment on Sesame Street?
I have no favorites.
My favorite moment from Sesame Street is that Elmo was building a rivalry with Rocco.
Okay, that's one of my funny moments.
Hmm. Whenever Zoe brings Rocco over, Elmo was very annoyed.
I know.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I can see why Fiona from the Loud House is your Fifi.
That's my nickname that I gave to her.
You gave nice. Man, you're really good with nicknames, man.
I know.
First you gave Macazoo from Foster's Home macaroni.
Yeah. Of,
Hmm.
of course, MAC. Of
Yep. MAC spells Mac. Hmm. Speaking of which, you haven't even. Well, SpongeBob really needs more screen time in your videos. Soon.
I know.
But anyways, you planning to do a review on Bubble Guppies?
I don't know. Try not to make it freaking child related.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, bro. I think I requested you for that one. SpongeBob might do a review on it since SpongeBob and the Bubble Guppies have something in common.
Could be true.
Because they both live underwater, and don't forget that SpongeBob made a cameo in it.
I think I remember that.
It was from the Halloween episode. And speaking of that, who are your favorite Sonic characters? Mine is Sonic and Tails.
I have a few favorites.
Can you at least name them?
Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, Amy, Cream, and, Vanilla. Uh, I'm lost.
What about Vector?
Vector. I'm not really familiar with him.
What about SPO?
Nope. Not familiar.
Hmm. Well, what about Charmy too?
Not familiar.
Oh, you're right. Let's see. Which which Sonic characters aside? Which Sonic character besides the Chaotix? Right. What about Mighty and Ray?
Mighty and Ray. Yeah,
Yeah, Mighty and Ray. For the two Sonic characters, Mighty's the Armadillo and Ray's the Flying Squirrel.
I remember the flying squirrel. I remember Ray.
Hmm. Oh, what about Big the Cat?
Not my favorite.
Hmm. Blaze the Cat?
Not my favorite, but very supportive.
Okay. What about Silver?
Not my favorite.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I guess that's all of them.
I think.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, what you think about Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? For me, it's great
It's great for me too.
because those Sonic Says segments are really learnable and enjoyable to watch, especially the catchphrase that Sonic says, "That's no good."
Mm.
Oh, speaking of, what you think about Sonic Boom? For me, it's also great, better than the crappy video games.
Yeah, the show got me into it.
Yep, at least the show did better than the video games.
You're right. You did.
Hmm. Speak. Speaking of which, when I saw your Rugrats review, I seen your comment saying that Angelica's character is iconic.
Uh-huh.
But I can handle your opinion on Angelica because she's just a brat and causes trouble.
Yeah.
Although she can cause trouble sometimes, but she can be very smart.
You can say that again.
Hmm. Aside, Aside from that, what you think about Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It's a classic.
Uh,
And speaking of that, Jessica Rabbit is my hottie in this film.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yep, a classic film. Jessica Rabbit is my hottie in this film.
It's part of my hotties too, but not my number one.
Don't worry, man. Carlotta is your main. Carlotta is your main, after all.
Yeah, I got into the Loud House too much. I've been binge watching it. Like a few years ago, I was binge watching it like crazy. There was
Whoa. Same
there was
here, man. Same
there,
here.
there was nothing else to watch. So they were airing they were airing that show. I had to give it a try, and the more I got to it, the more I'm starting to know all the characters.
And same here. Ever since 2017, when I watch every single episode of it on Nick.
What is your first episode that you watch?
Well, for the season 1 episode, Picture Perfect, of course, where Lincoln is gathering all his sister to take a decent photo.
Mine is where Clyde was having nosebleeds, all because he is falling in love with Lori.
Exactly. I mean, Clyde is 11 and Lori's like 17. I mean, that's really weird.
Well, think about it. Dipper is in love with Wendy, and Mac is in love with Frankie.
That is true. I mean, Clyde, Dipper, and Mac have both something in common. They're both in love with teenagers, and Mac
But,
is
but,
and and
but,
Mac is in love with an adult.
but, those kind of connections, they're not meant to be as a relationship type. It can be like sister figure.
Yeah, yeah,
But in my channel, Frankie is like a Frankie is like a sister to Mac.
yeah. Oh, in your Raising Cane's video, forgot to mention Sasha. I saw how Sasha is treating Mac like a little brother. Whoa. Anyways, as I was saying, I saw how Sasha is treating Mac like a little brother from your Raising Cane's video.
That's true.
Eh, But anyways, so in your rapper universe, you say everyone is going to change.
And, yeah, well, and nah, I don't think I mean by that. I meant to say, yeah, some things are gonna change. You're right about that.
Except for some entitled people and troublemakers.
Well, this my people. I mean, my villains
Yeah,
is still gonna be the Joker, Classic Caillou, the Pig Family, Vic McGillicuddy. I'll make a list of antagonists.
on your rapper channel.
Yes.
And oh, don't forget about Celeste Cadell the Karen too.
Yeah.
Hmm,
That's just a Karen I made up by myself.
I know that because I think she'll be featured in your feature video soon. Maybe she might team up with Vic McGillicuddy.
We'll think about it.
Hmm. And speaking of that, when I watched your Karen video, Vic was behind bars. Serve him right for scamming.
Tell me about it.
Because he just scammed the Loud family at the hotel. Well, at least justice has finally got to him. At least he got karma.
That's good.
Serves that scamming thief right. Or scamming snake.
Man.
Speaking of which, I think okay. So So your Dora review is currently in the works. I think you might feature the characters, the video games, its movie, and more.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be uploaded on its 25th anniversary, right?
I think so.
I mean, Dora was released on Nick Jr. back in August 2000. The first time I got into Dora when I was little, I was gotten into the classic seasons. That season 1 I was into it.
Hmm.
And the first episode I watched from it is Lost and Found.
Uh,
So yeah, that's how I got into Dora.
I'm not pretty sure when or I got into it, but I do remember that was part of my childhood. So
Mine too, bro. Mine too. But I must say, the hate base of Dora is getting pretty toxic.
I don't give a fuck about the hate base. That show is a classic.
I
What's
know, right? I'm saying.
what's there to have a hate base over a 2000s educated show?
Yeah, this show teaches kids to speak Spanish.
Or how to explore?
Yeah, I mean, when I was little, me and my sister were playing Dora the Explorer. I was Dora and my sister was Boots. So we were playing along in our backyard as the jungle, and I have a paper as a map, and I have my backpack to play along.
Very good.
And don't forget about its spin-offs too. Go Diego Go and Dora and Friends into the City.
I remember that.
Ugh. Maybe you really should make a list about antagonists on Google Photos.
I'll do it on my free time. Thank you for
Sure.
your
All
permission.
right. All right, if you say so. Hmm. Me? So, I just heard that you're going to remaster your birthday video soon because I know what happened.
It's the guy I cut ties with.
Yeah, but aside from that, maybe you've been rushing the Lincoln and Hilda relationship.
Don't worry, it's gonna change.
And it's going to start where it all began because you have 11 labs now.
It's going to be Lincoln and Ronnie Ann.
Lincoln and Ronnie Ann this time?
Yes.
Oh, although they are still friends.
Yes. But
But overall, don't make it too toxic though.
it's never gonna be toxic. It's
But
just going to be calm, cool, and smooth, and it's not gonna be in a toxic way. The
all right.
reason why I think Lincoln and Ronnie Ann are meant for each other is because they have a lot in common. They got huge ass families. They have a great connection together.
Ah, interesting.
And,
Now that's something I could agree. That's something I could agree on.
and plus, I'm not part of that freaking fandom that people be showing a lot of loudness and all that kind of nonsense.
Oh, I heard about the fandom.
It's just all about me. I make the Loud House my version how I want it, like copyrighted t-shirts, drip, different hairstyles, bling, nice accessories, teaching how to drive,
And
real life
and
cars.
oh.
It's like rebuilding a whole GTA mod.
Ah, I see. But anyways, how how I see you wanted to be a rapper user for the very first time, but now you are.
Yes.
I mean, I wish I was a rapper user because I wanted to make videos to make everyone happy. I'm going to use my own content, as I said, like a few weeks ago.
The reason why I wanted to make Rapper Offline videos or Go Animate as for short. Now, I was watching this movie called Volcano, which is the 1997 film. So I wanted to see some clips about that movie to see how tense it really was. Now, there was a Go Animate video about that, and then when I looked at it, I'm like, looks very interesting. That was my first time, my first Go Animate video I've ever watched.
Oh, so that's how you wanted to be a rapper user. I see.
But there's more.
Okay, I'm listening.
The first grounded video I watched was Kylan finishing her swimming race in last place. And I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. But that was before the character designs got very lazy.
Oh, I see.
But the more I watched Go Animate, the more I'm thinking to myself, I want to be just like them. But a few years go by, I have like a free trial for Vyond. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't called Go Anime at that time. It was called Vyond. I wanted to use Comedy World because that was one of the most popular animation or designs used for Rap Offline or Go Anime.
I like Comedy World too. Comedy World is one of my favorite Go Anime themes, alongside with Little Peeps.
Some people say that it's a Family Guy ripoff, but I understand where they're coming from. But
Because of the backgrounds.
exactly. But I don't mind. I mean, if that's how it is, then all right, so be it. I'm still going to use it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter what happens, you'll always be a rapper user, no matter what.
Yes.
Eh.
Now, when 2022 came by, I was like struggling, trying to fight hard on how to get Go Anime and how do I get the custom assets. But I finally did it, so I give it a spin. Yeah, I went a little bit hard on losing Sita while I'm using Chandler, but that was the first video that I ever put on my channel.
Is Lincoln and Lenny behaves at McDonald's getting ungrounded.
Yes.
That was your very first video, but the remastered one is better.
But it's gonna be a different remaster since I'm using 11 Labs now.
Yep, and I heard you're gonna remaster one of your videos.
Yes.
But
Which
about the fire alarm video, that was way too harsh. That Chandler's parents is punishing Chandler way too hard.
it's just because I have my hatred on Chandler.
Yeah, I see your hatred on Chandler has gone way too far, but at least you just redeemed Chandler's just redeemed himself and you wanted to take it slow since 2024.
Yes. I promised myself I'm not gonna do nothing too harsh, nothing too crazy. I'm not like Paper Luigi or Roku the Beyonder.
Yeah, you're not one of those terrible users that supported child abuse. Don't forget Harry Strack, the Go Animator, too, because Harry Strack said that child abuse is the best thing on earth, which is not. Child abuse is the worst thing on earth because it allows killing and violence.
See, when people say something like that, that's because they needed actual help. Like
Exactly.
they can't even control themselves for what
Exactly.
they just say. Like, why do you think child abuse is the best thing that's ever happened. It's never the best thing that's happened. It's cruelty. You know that's a crime.
Exactly. You might go to jail.
Now, I know I was very harsh on Chandler, but here's why I wanted to take it slow. I wanted to take it slow because I was watching Nico D's video about Doris' parents getting electrocuted. So I rewatched the parts. I see why. Oh, okay. So I don't want to be the next victim of Chandler's parents abusing the crap out of Chandler. So I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I can I can understand why. Even though I don't like Chandler, but
Yeah, I still hate Chandler though, but I still hate Chandler even though I still hate Chandler in reality, but I guess I'll have to have no choice but to ignore him.
yeah.
Whenever I see him on TV when I was watching The Loud House on Nick, I'll just pretend that he doesn't exist.
Or you could just don't pay attention to him at all.
I'll take your word for it.
So like I said, I watched Nico D's video, so I'm thinking to myself, maybe I went too harsh on Chandler. So I rather take it slow with the grounded stuff and not to become very cringy. I'm thinking about future remakes about Chandler pulling the fire alarm. So now I'm following the plot, but the punishment day is going to be very mid.
Okay.
It is not going to be too cruel. It's not going to involve cutting off the hair or having WWE wrestlers jumping in and beating the living crap out of one child, pulling off a fire alarm. Nah, it's going to be something very mid, very, very smooth. It's just paying the consequences.
Yeah, paying the consequences indeed. Not too hard on punishment days.
Now, here is what I think a punishment day will be better. Taking away a game console and put it somewhere where you can never find it.
And yeah, I know that.
And eating your vegetables. But
Even though some kids hate vegetables to eat because vegetables are healthy to eat.
yeah, and let me think. I'm trying to think positive, not negative.
All right.
No torture, no torture at all.
No beating up.
But you know what? Fuck that punishment day stuff. Here's the one punishment day I'm gonna do.
What is it? I'm listening.
It's just going to be Chandler's dad taking away a game console away from Chandler.
Which is the PlayStation 4?
5.
Yeah, the PS5.
Even though I never owned it in my life, but I rather use that since we're in the modern era right now.
Yeah. So, got a question. Which video game consoles do you own?
I own a PS4, the Xbox 360, even though I don't use it too much, but I'm planning on getting it fixed.
All right.
And I have the Xbox One X, which is the 4K one.
Ah, interesting. I have a couple. I use the Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch. I have the Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360, Xbox Series X, PS1, 2, and 4 and 5, and the Sega Genesis. And that's about it.
I never owned all these games.
You mean game consoles?
Yes, but the game console I'm planning to get this year is the PS2.
Ooh, interesting. Although I still have it. And I did post a lot of gameplay videos. I'm gonna post some more because they're currently in the works.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I did some. I planned on doing it for something for once ever since March, and now I did.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to do. You're going to let Chandler's dad take away the PlayStation instead of breaking it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
I agree with you, man. Fuck the Punishment Day stuff. Only you can't on Go Animate. I mean, you have to let the kid take away your PlayStation, take away the stuff that you need by hiding it without finding it. That's what a parent does when a kid did something bad.
yeah.
But hmm. Anyhow, what you think about A New Wish? It did better than Fairly Odder.
It got a little pizzazz on it, I must say. But Fairly Odder, I'd rather stay away from that show.
Hell no. Fairly Odder? That sucks balls.
How did that show win the KCA? Like,
Like,
what?
bruh. How did one to KCA? It got low ratings, bruh.
Bro, I wanted to take over Nick. Look, even though I'm getting a job as a train conductor, but I wanted to work in Nick so bad. Like, let me run it. I can get I can create a better schedule.
Yeah, me
Better
too. Not
scheduling for both Nick Jr., Nicktoons, Team Nick, the N, or it doesn't exist no more, but
Yeah. I want to work for Nick too by making a better schedule, not milking too many SpongeBob episodes.
even though while I'm working on the schedule, that's just future fictional thing.
Yeah.
But
Wait a minute.
anyways,
Did you say that you work as a MTA conductor, you say?
yes,
Whoa.
soon. But anyways, if I'm working on the programmings, I can give SpongeBob a little screen time, even though he's popular.
I know. He's
There's
the
no,
mascot.
there's nobody to blame about SpongeBob being this popular.
Yeah, even though he is the mascot of Nick.
I would give all of the Nicktoons, besides Breadwinners, some more screen time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Don't give the bad Nicktoons screen time.
of course,
Only give the good ones like SpongeBob, Rugrats, Loud House, and etc.
yes,
Only give the good Nicktoons as I mentioned.
yes.
Oh, if you want to work for Nick, you need to air the classic Nicktoons that we all loved as children.
We need better bumpers, and we need to bring that balloon font back.
Right. And if you want to work for Nick Jr. too, you need to bring back the classic Nick Jr. shows and the bumpers we all loved as children too.
That rebrand, I never liked it. Good. I could kudos for them for bringing back the splat,
I know, right? I mean,
but
it looks pretty decent at first.
but the company itself is still falling off.
I
So
know. Nick has been running out of ideas.
so clearly they're out, yeah, you're right, they're out of ideas, but they still falling off. So basically that rebrand isn't nothing. It's not good enough.
Yeah. But anyways, I can't believe that Warner Brothers Discovery is falling apart, running out of ideas by removing every Cartoon Network show on Max. This is why I canceled my subscription on Max on my TV. That way I won't use Max anymore because I know if Warner Brothers Discovery might remove more content.
Good thing I never pay for that.
And I heard that you cancel your Paramount Plus subscription about what happened.
Yes.
I mean, I am still using Paramount Plus. I don't want to cancel it. I can't, but I still don't trust Paramount Global for doing that sort of thing by removing every Nick show there.
That's true.
I swear to God, if they remove every Nick show there again, I'm going to go in rage. No, not go in rage. I'm going to be very furious at Paramount Global for what they have done.
You know, big companies can't listen to critics.
Everyone's a critic. Can't. Man, oh man. Oh yeah, speaking of which, on your rapper community post, I saw what happened. Everyone is dying. What a rough start of this year.
Tell me about it.
And why would they? And now Val Kilmer died, the actor of Batman.
And the Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Val Kilmer.
I've been familiar with him.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, at my school we finished watch Beat Street, and I must say that movie really is good.
Yep. Beat Street's us.
And it's filled with licensed hip hop music when I wanted to dance from the 80s.
Well, they ain't 80s no more. But you can still do that, but you gotta learn from the pros.
But anyways, that movie came out in 1984, which was the same year that Thomas and Friends aired on TV in the UK.
That's kind of like a year before When Follow That Bird came out and the Balloon Font rebrand.
Yep. I bet Beat Street is now 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, speaking of that, you think you should do a review on Thomas and Friends on its 80th anniversary on May 12th?
I might.
Yeah, you might. I think your friend Dante told you told me that Dante requested the review.
Yeah, he did.
I think he and Layla might do it.
Leela Tess.
Because I heard that Dante is a fan of him, same with me, along with the Harvey girls.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I heard that Tom and Jerry is part of your childhood and your brothers. How long have you been what was the first episode of Tom and Jerry that you watched?
Fuck if I know. I was just changing channels.
Oh. Anyways, aside from that, I was watching when I was little. I first watched Tom and Jerry on like Cartoon Network.
For me, it's definitely Boomerang.
Yeah, we expect Boomerang airs a lot of classic cartoons.
I was just changing channels. It got too funny. It made me fall off my bed and laugh.
And man, those were the days because Tom and Jerry makes me laugh whenever it comes to Chase and Revelry.
Yep.
And I can see why they're your brothers because you were a huge fan of them.
Yep. I've been a fan of them all my life.
And Tom and Jerry was one of my favorites ever since when I was little. My mom and dad, I watched it along with my mom and dad and my sister and my grandma. because whenever it comes to chasing rivalry, that makes me laugh. Although I did feel bad, did feel bad for Tom for getting all that torture.
Don't worry, that's all going to change. Since I created Tom and Jerry, Tom himself is going to get the best treatment out of me. Because
Yep.
I don't do that abusive stuff.
Yeah, you don't. You're gonna give Tom the best treatment that he ever has because he deserves better.
Yep,
Because unlike those bad owners like Mammy Two Shoes and that imposter from the Terry Toon shorts,
that's true. I just realized it about that.
justice for Tom, man. Hashtag justice for Tom.
Justice for Tom.
Eh, he deserves better. So Tom and Jerry are like frenemies to me. I mean, they're always been frenemies. Ever whenever it comes by working together. Hmm. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, when I watch your Kick Batowski review, you're gonna give Kick and Gunther more screen time than ever. Hmm. 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 Speak. Hmm. Must have left. But I didn't even say goodbye yet. Hold on. Oh well. Guess he had to do something real quick. I mean, I don't blame him for it. So that's his story about he wanted to be a rapper user for the very first time. I understand now. Hmm. I guess he had to do something real quick. I mean, I don't blame him for it. Hmm. But very well. Hold on. I need to do. See. Um, 10 to. Um. Caillou? It's alright. Not bad. Hmm. Don't. I don't see. I don't see the elevator assignment. I don't see the elevator assignment. Huh? What happened? Oh, what happened back there? Oh, that was my father. Anyway, I'm about to end the stream. Thank y'all for watching. See you soon.